is rolling down the street, cold cobblestones beneath our moving feet. Big Ben chiming in the misty air. We're running blind, but we don't even care. Tower Bridge is glowing in the dark. Shadows playing in the empty park. Hold me close before the rain falls down. We are the ghosts of this historic town. Watching the dark river Thames flow. Take my hand before the morning cries. Look at the neon through my open eyes. Step into the into the mist. Whispers of static dancing across the wire, fueling the engine, lighting a silent fire. We don't need a map, we don't need walls are concrete in the cold, where the heavy techno stories are told. The spree is quiet, cutting through the gray. We watch the neon beams begin to play. Break the concrete, let the rhythm take your soul. And river whispers, pulling me deep, while the rest of Paris is falling asleep. Eiffel is shining in a distant haze, lost with you in this midnight maze. Cobblestone shadows under our feet, where the past and the future finally meet. Don't let me go as the city turns cold. This is the prettiest story untold. Can you feel the heartbeat cutting the air? Take me away, I don't care where. Hold on tight before the morning light. Let us drown in the endless Feel the fire, break the control. Lost in Paris night, we fade away. Where the dark horizon turns to gray. Hear how the plugs scream, piercing the mind, leaving the chaotic world far behind. In Paris night, Paris night. Under the golden glow, we lose control, letting the heavy bass swallow the soul. Hear how the plugs scream, piercing the mind, leaving the chaotic world far behind. Fade away into the light. Amsterdam canals, the green, the prettiest night that I've ever seen. Bridges are glowing under the mist, like a secret world that shouldn't exist. We bicycle through the alleyways cold, chasing a dream that is centuries old. Don't say goodbye, just look at the sky, let the reflection catch your eye. Can you feel the magic starting to brew? Every single heartbeat belongs to you. Hold me close before the morning comes. Listen to how the frequency into the lose our Lost in Amsterdam night, we fade away. Where the dark horizon turns to gray. Hear how the plugs scream, piercing the mind, leaving the chaotic world far behind. In Amsterdam night. Under the bridge glow, we lose control. the shores, dark water flows where the cold Mediterranean wind blows. We watch the yachts fade into the black. We're moving forward, no turning back. Shadows dancing on the white sand, echoes of music from a distant land, lost in a haze of a summer night, waiting for the sky to catch the light. The tide is rising, the base is near, in this dark paradise we have no fear. Get ready now, let the frequency rise, unlocking the secrets behind your eyes. Release the energy into the deep night. Lost in Ibiza night, we slip away where the dark horizon turns to gray. Hear how the clocks scream, piercing the mind, leaving the chaotic world far behind. In Ibiza under the moon glow, we lose control, letting the heavy bass swallow the soul. Hear how the clocks scream, piercing the mind, leaving the chaotic world far into the dark. Venice is weeping under the moon. The tide is rising, but it's too soon. Floating away on a dark lagoon, drowned in the echo of a forgotten tune. ancient walls, whispering secrets tonight. Got the shadows hiding out of our sight. Hold my hand before we drift too far under the shadow of a dying star. Lost in Venice night, we slip away where the dark horizon turns to gray. Hear how the plugs scream, piercing the mind, leaving the chaotic well far behind. In Venice under the water glow, we lose control, letting the heavy bass swallow the soul. Hear how the clubs scream, piercing the mind, leaving the chaotic world fight. Silence speaks in Liverpool tonight. We're drowning in the silver light. No footsteps on the cobblestone, just two hearts in the shadow zone. The clock is ticking on the wall, but we don't care, we let it fall. Floating high above the street, waiting for the stars to meet. Hold your breath, the night is ours, fading into the glow. Desert sand, an ancient river through a modern land. The city towers reflecting in the night. We lose ourselves inside this golden mile. From the ancient place, washing away the history and The ocean wind is whispering of you. Sails of white are blending with the dark, leaving on the water just a silent spark. Bridges glowing high above the deep, while the rest of the world is falling fast asleep. Hold my breath before we float away. We don't need the sun, we don't need the day. Can you feel the current pulling at the shore? In this dark paradise, we only ask for more. Take a final step into the neon light. Let us drown together in the endless night. Into the deep ocean, lose all control. Lost in Sydney night, we slip away, where the dark horizon turns to gray. Hear how the plugs scream, piercing the mind, leaving the chaotic world far behind. In Sydney night, under the harbor glow, we lose control. Letting the heavy bass swallow the soul. Hear how the clock scream, piercing the mind, leaving the chaotic world far behind. Fade away into the deep, into the deep.